time are we going to serve?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I just want to be prepared. How many laws have we broken? How much time do you think we're going to get? Should we hire an attorney?
No one is going to do any time.
What are you talking about?
Maybe we could just lay low, you know? Let the whole thing blow over.
Nothing is going to blow over. If we want this thing to cool down, we're going to have to bring it to a climax. Something spectacular. Something phenomenal. It's got to be really big. And then we can all go home.
Should I start scouting the cemetery for fresh bodies? Are we giving them a body? We should give them someone for the fall. Who's gonna take the fall? It's Doris, right? Doris is gonna take the fall?
I'm not taking the fall.
You don't get a vote. If Donna says you're taking the fall, then you'll take the fall and you'll like it.
Shut up, Daryl. Doris is not taking the fall.
Oh no. It's me. You want me to take the fall. I can't take the fall. I saw those movies, you know, Midnight Express and Shawshank Redemption, right after Oz on HBO. I'll never make it through prison. Doris is the much better choice.
No one is taking the fall. We're going to give them what they want.
What do you have in mind?
A full-scale invasion from Mars.
A Mars invasion, full scale.
If Mars is going to invade Mount Pleasant, it's got to be full-scale.
So we're talking about ships shooting laser beams in the sky and blowing up buildings and things like that?
Something like that.
But why would the Martians be invading?
Yeah, what do they want?
Well, you all know about that UFO that crashed over in Kecksburg?
December 9, 1965.
They never proved that.
There's been a lot more media lately on that story, Daryl. Bryant Gumbel did 2 shows on the Sci-Fi Channel about it.
Get to the point.
My point is that the people in Kecksburg, they never did the marketing right.
Like Roswell, New Mexico.
Exactly. In Roswell, it's a multi-million-dollar industry. Television shows, movies, souvenirs.
What's that have to do with us?
I think we let Kecksburg have that story long enough. I think it's time another town took over the story, and I think we can do it right.
You know, I could knit little UFOs.
Lots of dollars to make.
I'm listening.
We want to get the heat off of us, right?
Yes.
Then we get another story out there, and no one will remember Winston Toyota anymore.
Great. Can we keep that one rumor about my spa being the fountain of youth? I got a lot of rooms booked.
Well, Daryl, there may be some fallout. May have to give that one up.
Anything to make this whole thing go away.
Good. So here's the new story. We start a rumor that what crashed in Kecksburg back in '65 was really just the nose gear. The real ship crashed right here in Mount Pleasant, right in the parking lot of the R&R.
I like this.
And the mothership has returned to get that crashed ship back.
Should we really be making up any more stories? Isn't this how we got into trouble in the first place?
No. With everyone talking about our Mars invasion, the other stories will go away. And then we can keep the UFO crash story and market it right. Like Roswell. We could make millions.
Good idea, but expensive idea. We'd have to hire Spielberg for that.
Well, he's not Spielberg, but he's my secret weapon. I called Roland because he has the dough to pull this thing off.
You want more people to know about this thing?
Who else could bankroll an invasion from Mars?
Why would Roland do us a favor?
Well, remember that trip I won to Nantucket 4 years ago?
Yes.
Sam and I were enjoying the all-you-can-eat crab fest at Red Lobster when we heard this choking sound. I dashed across the room, picked the guy up off the floor. I administered the Heimlich maneuver.
And that man was Roland?
No, but the man coughed up a freshwater shrimp, shooting it across the room at 90 miles per hour. It took another man's eye out.
And the man at the other table was Roland? Oh, how awful.
No, but the man seated at the back of that room saw the blood and collapsed.
Roland?
No, but Roland was seated at a secluded little table behind the guy.
And how does that get you a favor from Roland?
I met the woman he was with.
Oh, his wife.
No.
Oh, my.
Been in his favor all these years now.
I thought Roland was in South America.
Well, he was until I called him. He's on his way from the airport now. Should be here any minute.
Come in!
This guy better be good, Donna.
Someone's sick. I was worried the entire trip.
No one is sick.
It's worse than that.
Dead? Someone died?
Nothing like that.
We're planning a full-scale invasion from Mars, and we need you to bankroll it.
And you want an invasion from Mars?
Full scale.
Only the best.
It's got to look good.
It's our only way out.
A Mars invasion?
Yes, a Mars invasion.
In Mount Pleasant. You want Mars to attack Mount Pleasant.
It should look like Mount Pleasant is under attack, but our block will do just fine.
Just this block.
Well, you don't have to go the whole way around the block.
I don't know, it sounds kind of expensive.
Okay, Roland, we'll give you 15% of the film rights.
15% and I'm funding the whole thing?
Hey, we've invested a lot of time building this story up. We're gonna blow the Kecksburg UFO crash out of the water.
There's a UFO guy in Greensburg that's interested.
Really?
They'll be all over this once that invasion starts.
A Mars invasion. Mars attacks Mount Pleasant.
Well, what do you think? Can you do it?
I'm thinking.
You know, you could rent some small airplanes and attach plastic masks under them to make them look like UFOs, and they could fly all over the place and drop things on us.
You could blow something up.
We could dress people up like Martians.
No, we can't involve too many people. To really pull this off right, very few people should know what we're doing. It can't be too flashy. It must be sophisticated.
What did you have in mind, Roland?
First, all the power goes out in the neighborhood.
What else?
But once the power goes out, then all hell breaks loose.
What?
We sound the emergency sirens and everyone comes out of their houses to see what's happening.
Sounds interesting.
And then we turn on the fog machines. Lots and lots of fog machines. Fog so thick you can't even see across the street.
I like this.
And then we turn on the giant laser beams. You know, the big ones. If we point them all up into the sky into the same direction, it'll look like the mothership beaming down on Earth.
Very nice touch, Roland. And then what?
And then, I can't tell you. It's too risky. Better that you don't know in advance.
What are you doing?
Hello, Rocco. I got a list of things I need right away.
Why can't we know?
Sit back and relax. Roland is taking over.
And Donna, I'm going to want 65% of those film rights. The parts list alone is a killer.